Merry meet and blessed be. Rowan Ravenwolf here with Triple Goddess Apothecary and Reiki. So I've been inspired and I love working with crystals. For those of you who've never taken a class from me before or have ever met me in person or come to a ritual that I've been at, whether I've been conducting it or I've been at a ritual someone else is conducting, I have been working with crystals and herbs and essential oils actually since I was a teenager. And crystals actually go further back than that. My grandparents used to take me geode hunting, and so we always had fun getting geodes and grandpa breaking them open. And I had started my little rock collection, and I would find like a little rock that I would fall in love with, and a lot of times it was quartz or stromalite. So I have loved crystals, and I have used crystals in crystal healing since my early 20s, late teens, to where I am today. So I'm not going to say I'm a crystal expert because there's so much to learn about it, but I do have a lot of wisdom, and I am a certified crystal healer. So I do love sharing that wisdom with everybody. So one thing that really concerns me a lot about crystals is crystal safety. And so I wanted to discuss today, because like something that's gone wild is using selenite to stir coffee. And a lot of people like to infuse their waters with crystals. So I wanted to really right now concentrate on selenite, because selenite is a wonderful crystal to work with and it cleanses all of our crystals. However, do not ingest crystals. Don't stir your coffee with them. So I have like this beautiful piece of selenite, and this is a rough piece of selenite, and most selenite sticks do come rough. They don't come tumbled. Now you will see some tumbled because we do have the wands. But if you look really super close, you can see that if you go opposite of the grain, trust me, I'm not going to go opposite of the grain because I have cut myself before. There are little shards, so I'm going with the grain. Now if I went down, I could potentially cut myself with a little shard of selenite. And I have done that before because it is fun to touch, but you do want to make sure you go with the grain. So selenite dissolves in water. So if you put this in your coffee to stir it, it's going to dissolve. And if you put the whole thing in and decide to wait till it dissolves, you're dissolving the crystal in there, and then it is going into your coffee, right? But what will happen is there is the potential that a little shard may not dissolve. And what will that do? Well, our skin is a lot tougher. So if I went against the grain, I'd probably get a little prick. Same thing you'd get if you're rubbing a piece of wood that's not sanded and you get like a little wood splinter. So you might get like a little prick, a little pinch of blood on your skin. But skin is really tough. We have like our epidermis has multiple layers. Well, our mucous membrane, which lines our mouth, our esophagus, our stomach lining, and our intestines, it's not as tough as our skin. So if you get a little shard of this beautiful selenite in your coffee and you drink your coffee, or you put it in your water and you drink your water and it goes down, you could potentially be cutting your entire esophagus while it's going down, and your stomach. And if it doesn't fully digest in your digestive system, it's going to cut through your intestines, your large intestines, your small intestines, and it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pretty. So you're going to cause yourself a lot of medical issues that are not going to be good, okay? The other issue you're going to run into is selenite has iron in it. So remember, we're made up of multiple molecules, and we need iron, we need copper, but we can't have an abundance of too many minerals in our system. So if you add the selenite, you could potentially be overdosing yourself on iron, and you could get yourself sick. So please, please, please do not put selenite in your coffee. Don't put it in your water. Please check with a medical professional whenever you want to add anything, whether it is a crystal, a rock, a stone, essential oil, or an herb to your diet, especially if you're taking any medications, because a medical doctor will be able to tell you, yes, do it, or no, don't do it. But please don't add selenite to anything that you are ingesting into your body. It is not healthy for you, and you could cause medical issues that could require emergencies, surgeries. We don't even want to go with all the horrid possibilities there are. Just avoid it. Please don't put selenite in your coffee. Please don't put selenite in your water. And please watch, because next week I will actually have a video talking about crystal safety and what we can and can't do when we want to make elixirs. And this will just kind of be a good guide for you. But in the meantime, love your selenite, appreciate it, let it cleanse your crystals, let it cleanse your body, but don't put it inside your body. It's just safety. So peace and love and divine light to all of you. Namaste.